So we have a very basic uh, web application. We are ready to kind of start playing around with our new project. So we'll get our new project in action here, this section of the docs. And if you saw the last video, what you saw is I wrote one command in here, which was /run.sh, and I got a whole bunch of tabs open up. Just want to quickly go through what each one of these tabs is doing. This first tab is doing that hot reloading. It's watching for you to make changes in your editor, and then you're going to see those changes appear here on the screen. The second tab is a place where your Flask application is kind of an environment for you to test things out. So that's what the second tab is. The third tab is the Verkzoid server actually running the web application. There's the URL for it. So as we change URLs paths, you'll see new lines pop up in here. The third and the fourth are Tailwind stuff, and they're making your CSS files. One's making a minified version of it, and then the last one, that was the fourth or fifth one, the last one here, it is just a place for you to write Flask commands if you need to. I usually, or I recently have been using VS Code's terminal to write my Flask commands. I do kind of recommend that because you can click in here, you'll get passed to the new files that are created. You can click in here and VS Code will automatically open that. So I'll just kind of keep that open here. But let's see what we got out of the box here. So the way I structure this is in my app, I have our models, our controllers, and then templates are our views. So model, view, and then controller. And then out here at the outer level, we have a run.py, which creates the Flask application, the instance of it, which is done right here. And it's done through a function, and the function is defined in the init file of the app. Okay, so that's here. So that actually creates your application. We've got a few packages that we're installing. One for users. If you want users in your application, I just figured that's pretty standard. Most people do that. Migrations, this is for the database, and SQLite is our ORM, or Object Relational Mapping. All right, and then we bring in the config. That's it. And then, of course, Flask, because we need to be able to make a Flask application. So we apply our configs to our app. We set up our packages that we mentioned above. We bring in our models, and then we have a blueprint. And I provide an example basically of one blueprint, which I call mains. And that's what's serving this hello world view. Okay, so if we want to actually go see the blueprint, it's under routes, and I keep all my blueprints under here. I use the convention of routes are plural, templates are going to be plural, so you're going to see mains here. If it was a post that we were doing, it would be posts, and then posts here. So this is our index.html file, and if we look in here, we'll see our hello world, and we can change it. My name is Drew. Save it, and I should see over here, my name is Drew. You even have Tailwind, so you can put a class on here, and let's give it a little padding, say 8, and a background color of orange 200. So when I save that, I should get a little padding and a nice orange color. So it's all set up for us to edit and we've only wrote one line Flask new in the terminal. We'll go deeper into these controllers, models, and views and how they're all set up in future videos.